my goodness, that is so pretty. Look at that. Some of them ropes.
So beautiful after all this rain. Whoops. Actually, I kicked that shit to neutral. Doggy. Right here, they're building a new fire station. Should be legit. Supposedly living near one. I guess lowers the price of cost or something? I don't know, or increases it? Honestly, forget, but it's good. Obviously for the fact that if we have a fire, they're right there. If you guys didn't know, this is Vacaville, California. Nice little area I'm growing up in. That's a guy. Damn it. Supposed to be like, oh, she's cute. It'd really be a dude. That'd be awkward. This one. Oh, that's another guy. Nice little town. I think about 100,000 people, or town, city, kind of whatever you want to call it. You got a mixture of kind of everything. You got your busy areas, you got your, you know, rural areas. Like if we kept going straight right here, it's called Fry Road. Basically, just a lot of agriculture. Not too much out there, but it's a cool place. Whoa, stop. She was like trying to sing to me. I was looking at her and she was like, whoa! So today at school was pretty interesting. It was, you know, I just went to school for one class and I went to this little lab area to spend some time in and did some homework. You know, I see this other guy with a helmet, and we don't really talk or anything, but, you know, afterwards he leaves, and about 5 minutes later I leave, and him and this girl at that there's three people. There's him and two other girls, and so him and one of the girls leave. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So, you know, once I leave, I start walking towards my bike, and his bike is there. He has like a CBR 600, I think he said. It was Repsol. And you know, it was cool. I was like, hey man, hey, have a good weekend and everything. And he was still talking to this girl, and he was like, oh, you too, brother? And then he hands the girl his helmet. Now, you know, talking to them and looking at them, I don't know how old this guy was. I'm not saying there's a huge age difference, but just like he's young, she's young. I sound like a really old person. I'm only 20. But nonetheless, you know, he hands her her helmet. I'm like, oh, she just tried it on. And then, you know, she hops on the back and he starts the bike and goes. And I'm like, you know, even though it's in the parking lot, it's a parking lot full of college students. I wouldn't trust myself without a helmet in the parking lot. You know, and I'm saying that, well, obviously it's in the wrong, because why he doesn't have a helmet for one. And second of all, you know, you know, you can't do that. But it is good that he gave her the helmet, because obviously if they were to fall, she would be more safe than him. Safer, that's the word. But oh, is this a brother-in? Brother-in, hi buddy. Oh, okay, he gave me, he said hi. And yeah, and I kind of thought to myself as I was starting my bike, like, you know, as much as I want to impress, you know, of course I want to impress the girls, but, you know, I've heard too many stories of, you know, oh, I went down the street, or, I'm sorry, not, oh, what the fuck is this car doing? First of all, I don't think this car knows that this lane, yeah. And, back to the story, he, you know, there's a lot of stories of people just saying, oh, I went down to the store and my buddy, you know, he died. And he went to the store and died? No. It's like he went down to the store without a helmet and without gear to pick up some stuff, and I don't know, some car clipped him off, or he hit the side of the sidewalk, or something happened. Safety is really one of these key priorities, especially being a new rider. You know, I don't know how much that younger guy had a lot of experience. You know, even if I did say something, he probably wouldn't have said anything. He'd just be like, whatever, man. That would have been the end of it. But if you guys haven't seen, I finally finished my little Walterific helmet, I guess I like to say, because, you know, Walterific customized his helmet, put 2 speakers on, put some wire, and that's so this helmet looks pretty cool. I did the same thing. I'll probably post a picture of it later, but I got a video of it, and man, this was kind of a little more difficult than it was, you know, because I had to use adhesive, and well, to keep it black I used electrical tape. If some jackass wants to fucking take my helmet and run off, obviously it's gonna be my helmet. Those all the Harleys. Yeah, in Vacaville we don't have, I'm trying to think, I don't think we have any motorcycle dealerships. Like we do, but they're like either like mopeds. If you type in bike shop, obviously it's gonna have like cycles, like bicycles, and so we don't really have anything close here that will you know, sell like a Cowie or a Yamaha or anything. Not even, you know, the closest one I believe was in Vallejo, which is where I went to look at a few of the CBR 500s before I got this bike. You know, I was looking at those and they're not bad. You know, CBR 500 was like 5,500 MSRP, and I was like, you know, $5,000, you know, if you have a decent job, you know, that wouldn't be too bad. And I think it would have been a nice little bike, but I got a better deal, sort of. This is an 07 Cowie Ninja 650R, and when I got it, I bought it for about $3,500, you know, a private seller, and it had 1,800 miles on it when I first got it. And I was like, oh, that's not bad. 1,800? Nothing. Like, still barely, like ridden. And I was really excited and everything. You know, I passed my safety course and everything. You know, I was just ready. And that's what I recommend too, is to take the safety course. And you kind of have to. You have to if you're under the age of 21 and trying to get your permit or license. And you know, my buddy, he's trying to get a license right now. Or not a license, well, a bike. And I told him, I was like, dude, you know, you spend, say, a couple $100, you take a course for how many days is it, whatever it is, and you know, it's just one of these things where, you know, you can see if you really like it or not. You know, I recommend that to everyone, is to take safety course. You know, I did, and I really enjoyed it, but it was hell, I'll tell you that much. Like, the course was hell, I guess you could say, because here's the thing. The way it was based up, it was 2 days. It was a Saturday and a Sunday, and it was 10 hours each day with an hour lunch / break. It was literally, you know, you wake up at 6 in the morning, you get over there by 7, you spend 5 hours on PowerPoint. 5 hours from 7 to 12. You're sitting in a room, you know, with minimal, you know, 10-minute breaks here and there, but you're 5 hours of just constant, oh, this is what you do, this is how a motorcycle works, you know, just going page by page of the book, the little DMV book. I'm just like, oh my goodness. And it's good, you know, because you get to ask questions as well while you're there. You know, there was you know, a lot of people asked different types of questions, and it was good. But you know, and then after that, so after you're done with the 5 hours of PowerPoint, it was an hour lunch, and then you come back and you go meet up at a new area. And it's 5 hours of riding on a little 200cc bike. A couple of them were, you know, like 250. I think they had a Ninja 250 or 300 there, but one sport bike, a couple dual sports, and the rest were little Honda Shadows, I believe. And yeah, that was interesting. I rode a dual sport. Well, it was a little higher up. It was fun. And that really got me to liking motorcycles. You know, they showed you everything in those 2 days. Man, you were exhausted. And it was a good experience, and hopefully, you know, they can, I guess, make it a little more fun. But obviously it's not fun because it's serious. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I recommend that to everyone. Just take the safety course.